Hey tribe, how y'all doing? I was having a little technical difficulties. But in my effort to stay unbiased, to try to be fair, I did look at Gag Order this week. So I'm gonna do it it's gonna be a quick drop. It's not gonna be a lot in regards to Gag Order. So I'm gonna say this. I start with the positive and then I give my critique. So the positive is that again, it was a good show. I enjoyed it. I watched the whole thing. I thought the topics that she brought up were great topics that the people sent to her. Again, like I said before, I don't always have to agree with everything that Kaya says, but as long as I'm entertained, that's what she's there for, to do the roast and do the the roasting, what does she call it, roasted review. And I think she did a good roasted review, again, some of the stuff, but I found myself this week actually agreeing with her more than normal, to be honest with you. A lot of stuff that she said I did actually agree with, and I was like, yup. So from that point of view, it looked like it was a really good show. I like the intro. I love the fact that you are highlighting your own music, as you should. It is your platform. That is what it's there for. So she gave us another song, which I'm sure her diehard fans know the song. I don't know it, but she gave us that, and then of course she gave us Gag Order. Next Caller, which I still love the song. It's in my gym playlist because it gets me moving, it gets me up, so I like it. So yeah, that was, from that point of view, I appreciated it. It was a good show. Again, like I said, that's 2 weeks in a row for me. Well, no, 3 weeks. That's 3 weeks in a row that I've enjoyed the show. I can appreciate the fact that it comes on when it's supposed to come on. I just had in my Maddie review, that was my biggest complaint with T.S. Madison's show, is that you can't, it's just not, it's not keeping the time. It's not keeping the time where it's supposed to. But now my criticism, because again, I do the good first and then I end with the bad, or maybe I should start with the bad and end with the good. But I feel like if I start with the bad, then people are gonna think the whole video was bad and then just get mad, and So, but the bad, I will say, is again, we're having some technical difficulties. The phone was ringing through the whole freaking show, and she didn't even know how to stop it and turn it off. And the buffering, I'm sure that's not something she can control because she's in a different venue. And I saw it in the comments where people were saying that she wasn't buffering on Facebook, so it must have been a YouTube issue. I guess it wasn't an internet issue. If people weren't buffering on Facebook, they were buffering on YouTube. The thing is, I don't follow her on Facebook. She's not a Facebook friend, or whatever, fan page. So I was like, well, I'll just deal with the buffering. I just have to deal with, with the issues that I have. But that was the only thing, because when it's buffering, then of course you miss stuff and then comes back in, and then like she was talking about one topic and now she's in the middle of the topic, and I sort of missed some of the fun stuff. So I looked at the video, the uploaded video, and even though it doesn't buffer in the video, but it does skip. So I still missed the same parts because it skips over where it was buffering. So I missed the same shit that I missed trying to watch it live. The other thing, and I know this is probably going to get all kinds of hate, but I have a really big problem with Michelle Brown begging for fucking money. I don't like that. In the comments, Michelle Brown came into the show, and she's a moderator, and she just kept saying, donate, donate, donate. She kept posting it over and over and over. It's cool to post it, like, everybody's on YouTube. Everybody got their PayPal up, their Cash App up. Like, everybody has that stuff up there. And that's cool. But my problem is, again, and people can be mad at me, and I don't really give a fuck. I don't like that you constantly every 2 seconds posting a link, talking about send money to PayPal, send money to PayPal. Like, Kaya don't need your fucking money. Are we raising money for something? Like, Kaya doesn't need the money. I know people joke about how Kaya broke or whatever. Kaya ass ain't broke. There's no bone in my body that believes that Kaya's broke. Nothing. And I just don't get it. I don't understand the constant hustling for money. Like, I don't get that. So, granted, it's just in the comments, and I can ignore the comments, and that's cool. But I just don't get it. I don't understand why she's doing it. Why is she dropping in the comments and constantly putting that in there? I don't get that. Because like I said, I know I ain't gonna say I know because I don't know, but I don't believe that Kaya needs the money, so I just didn't understand what that's about. But and that's not the first time I've seen her do it. I've seen her do it in some of Kaya's lives and stuff like that, and I don't know what that's about. So if y'all can explain it to me, explain what it's about, let a sister know. Again, I'm not saying that she can't put her PayPal out there, her Cash App. I'm not saying people can't super chat her. I'm not saying none of that. That is not what I'm saying. I am saying that I don't understand why Michelle Brown is constantly dropping it in the comments. Why is it every 2 seconds Michelle Brown dropping that in the comments? That is what I'm saying. So before y'all start with the comments and calling me all kinds of whatever, that is what I don't understand. But as a show, overall, I enjoyed the show. Like I said, the buffering, I guess that's a YouTube issue because she wasn't buffering in other places. And that's cool because she can't control that. As far as the technical difficulties, again, it was just, I think it was just the phone lines she was having issues with. But, you know, which I guess she'll get it together. You know, that wasn't a major thing. Like, she was able to get calls in. She talked to some people, and the people she talked to were pretty good. You know, they brought stories in, and you know, she kiki with them, and that was cool. So that's my gag order review for this week. Drop it in. I'm sure y'all will. Drop it in the comments. Tell me what you think. Peace.